Hello and welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'm wearing a beanie. I don't know why that's funny to me, but I don't know. I just like I like wearing the beanie. Now I remember one time I was at Board Aid 2. It's like this snowboarding rock concert event in Big Bear, and like the proceeds go to I don't know, is it AIDS or AIDS? I don't know. Like it's either AIDS research, AIDS awareness. It's something I don't remember. I didn't pay attention. I just know there's a bunch of hot chicks there. Anyway, point is, I was wearing a beanie there. Okay, I'm walking around with a beanie. This girl walks up to me and gives me a beanie. Go here, wear this one instead. I think that was her way of saying, yeah, your beanie sucks. So every time I wear a beanie, I have this flashback of this hot chick in her 20s walking up to me, giving me a beanie. And the beanie was burgundy and it had a bumblebee on it. And she goes, wear this one. And I was just wearing a plain blue beanie. I'm like, okay, I guess I get the message. I'm not cool. Sorry. I'm just a kid. Anyway, jeez. So I'm trying my best. And it sucks when you're a person like me, because, once again, you're a high-value human being, better looking than 85% of the human population, smart, so smart that most people you find annoying, and, you're only attracted to 19-year-old Chinese girls. So it's like, it's all this, all this pressure being me. But, I'm totally kidding. But, no, but, I play Pokemon, but let me start over. I'm a collector. I collect things. I collect things I don't even use, like Pokemon. Okay, so I have all these Pokemon decks. The reason why I have them is I enjoy making the decks, physically, because I can do this online, but I enjoy physically doing it with my hands, making the decks. And you've heard other shows before. I do not play with anyone because I don't have any friends. But in the back of my mind, there's always this voice going, you need to buy more cards to make this deck. You need to do this and make this deck. Or you need to get this card to make this deck better. And I'm like, why? Because I'm not going to play with anyone except for myself. So it's pointless. I might as well just keep it the way it is, all crappy. Or just, above average, because nothing I do is crappy. No, I strive to be above average. I mean, if you're above average, you're pretty good. Because the average person's average. You don't have to be great. If you're just above average, in whatever you're doing, whatever, you name it, just be above average. And if you're above average, you're going to be better than a lot of people. You'd be surprised. And the average person is going to think that your above averageness is greatness, but it's not. It's just that they're so average, they don't know what greatness is. So they think above average is, whoa! Yeah, seriously. Seriously, man. Strive to get B minuses, because the average person's getting a C. They're like, well, you got a B minus? Oh, yeah. I sure did. Because the only thing they see is the B. They don't see the minus. I'm a straight out B. That's right. And that B stands for take your bitch. And obviously I'm bad at spelling, because that started with a T. Alright. Back to not making sense. Well, I'm doing a good job at it. Here we go. Anyway, but the letter T reminds me of Target. So, let me tell you why I even started this podcast. So, one day, I was hanging out with my mom, and she's like, Frank, I'm going to go to Target. See, because T, Target, yeah. And I'm like, I'm going to go with you because I want to buy some Pokemon cards. Pokemon, see, I talked about Pokemon earlier. Look at that segue. No one does segues like I do. Damn, I matched 2 letters and a subject. Oh, and I brought my mom into it. Come on, I'm getting some points. Anyway, so me and my mom go to Target. And she wants paper towels, I want Pokemon cards. So we walk into Target, and the first part of Target you walk by is the makeup aisle. And in the makeup aisle there is this product presenter. This young lady, smoking hot, I'm talking 10-10 on my scale, like not dyed hair, light brown hair. She was tatted up, but not like tatted up like I'm a suicide girl. She just happened to have a lot of tats, but she was beautiful. For me, like I don't know, like we'll have different tastes. To me, she was hot. Anyway, so she's doing this demonstration, I guess, like showing these women because she had a table, different products, and and she had like small samples of like different lipsticks. So she was like giving stuff away, but like she was wearing all the makeup that she was, showing, and she was standing next to the aisle that had the products and giving out samples. Okay, so she's on her best behavior, and there's loads of women around her, and so I'm like, my mom. I call my mom by her name, but she probably doesn't want me to say her name. So I'm just gonna call her once again. I'm just gonna call her Jenny. We're just gonna use the same 5 names I always use. I always use Jenny, Melissa, Mel. Anyway, so my mom Jenny. Anyway, so like I'm like Jenny. Can you come with me to help me talk to that girl? Because if I go over by myself, she's gonna know why I'm there. Because it's like, a heterosexual male doesn't wear makeup. She knows all my questions are bullshit. So can you come with me? Now, this conversation, we're like 10 feet away from her, okay? And so like my mom's like, no Frank Jr., I'm not gonna help you talk to some girl. I'm like, what the fuck? So, I'm like, what the fuck? So Bridget, yeah, we're just gonna use my mom's real name. It doesn't matter. So Bridget starts to walk away. So I grab her arm. I'm like, "You're gonna fucking help me talk to this chick, all right?" So we're 10 feet away from this woman. Okay. So now me and my mom were in a physical altercation 10 feet away from the girl I'm trying to hit on. So I'm pulling her. My mom is leaning like it's Michael Jackson Moonwalker, and I'm holding her arm. I'm like, you're gonna fucking help me talk to her, okay? And so, and people are like looking like, what is going on? So she finally straightens up, and I put my arm around my mom, and we walk over to the woman. My mom is fighting the whole time. Now it's not like really like physically like, let me go. It's more of a, well, I don't know. But she does not. She's like, I just want to get my paper towels. But it's so like over the top that it's like a shit show now. So I drag her to the table where the woman has all the products. Once again, this all happened 10 feet away from her, and the altercation to drag my mom to the table was very loud. Everyone sees it. We get to the table. I'm out of breath, and I'm like, I'm very interested in your products. And the girl just looks at me like I'm fucking nuts. And then I look at my mom, and I look at her. I'm like, so like, you heard everything, huh? And so that didn't work out. So we're still there at the table. And so I hear pitter-patter of women's shoes and their boots, because I know the sound they make because I know everything about women. And the pattern of the steps, the sound of the steps sounds like someone who's lost, because it's like quick, then it's slow, quick, slow. So it sounds like someone who's like frantic. So I lean my head out from the makeup aisle, and I see from behind a tall a woman who's she's wearing boots, but she's about 5'9" with the boots on, very skinny. Wearing a wig, and this is, and I'm seeing the person from the back, and she's wearing a baby doll dress. Okay, and it's 9:00 in the morning at Target. So from just seeing this person from behind, and hearing the steps, and knowing it's a wig, I whisper in my mom's ear. I'm like, that's a dude dressed like a girl, practicing being a girl in Target. In the makeup section. We gotta go fuck with him. My mom's like, Frank Jr., don't you dare mess with that tranny. So of course that's what I did. So my mom literally runs away. literally runs away. Like literally, the fact that I could like drag her to the makeup aisle in the first place, she got the strength of the Hulk and was like fling, like unhand me. Like it wasn't even like a thing. She literally, it was like this. She had the strength of a mountain. It was like plop. It was like she was Walter Payton knocking off tacklers. She's like boom, and she just ran away. Literally ran away. So I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta embarrass myself on my own. So the woman turns around and I see her walk into like the lipstick aisle that was 2 aisles down. Okay, yeah, and like from the front. I mean, I could tell it was a guy. I don't think other people could tell, but I could tell it was a guy. So anyway, so she's on the makeup aisle, but I'm gonna call her she though. So she's on the she's on the lipstick aisle. Okay, so I calmly walk 2 aisles over, and I see her, and I walk up, and I stand next to her as she's looking at lipstick, and then I grab and so her hand is like getting lipstick. She's not paying attention to me, so I put my hand a few lipsticks over, and I grab one, and I go, you know what? As I'm holding the lipstick, and I look at her, and then she looks at me, and I'm like, this will look really good on you. And like her face just big ass smile, and she can't talk, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, he hasn't practiced the girl voice yet. She can't respond. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm evil. I don't give a fuck. But once again, the world is for my entertainment. So, now that I realize that this person can't talk, I grab another thing. I'm like, what do you think about this color? And so she goes, mumbles. That's, and I'm like, well, like the other, there's foundation. Like I saw a couple of things that would probably look good on you too. Oh, that in like your baby doll dress, you look really cute in it. Like she literally goes because in real life her voice probably sounds like this. So after torturing her for 3 minutes, I'm like, well, I'm here with my mom, so I'm gonna go help her get some paper towels, but I'm here for Pokemon cards. Anyway, I'll see you around. So I walk away. Okay. So I update my mom about what happened. Bridget's like, she's like, you're really mean. I'm like, I know. Anyway, so after getting my Pokemon cards, she gets her paper towels. It's time to go. So normally we would do self-checkout, but I see that the lovely young lady standing in line next to what looks like her mom. I'm like, Bridget, we're going to go in this line. She goes, yeah, sure. So we get in line. Now when we get in line, the young lady immediately runs away and books into the Starbucks in Target, but the Starbucks is like, right next to the line because it's by the entrance. So I start talking to the mom, and I'm like, you know what? You have a lovely daughter. She's very pretty. I was talking to her in the makeup box. She's very pretty. Like she looks a lot like you. I can see where she got her looks from. The mom is like flattered beyond belief. She's like, thank you, and she can talk, and she's actually a woman. And my mom like elbows me like, what are you doing? And I lean over to my mom, and no one heard me say this. I whisper, I'm like, that's the tranny's mom. And my mom buries her head in her hand. She's like, oh, just stop it. And so then I talk to her mom. I'm like, you know what? Like, I see your daughter went to Starbucks. I'm gonna go compliment her again because I just really have to tell her how pretty she is. She goes, oh my God, you're so nice. Oh my God, you're so sweet. And so I walk over to Starbucks, and so she went in line and I guess got like a thing of water. I'm like, hey, like, I just wanted to tell you one time, like, you're beautiful. Like, you have a number or anything like that? I'm trying to get her to talk. She's like, And so I was like, it's like, you're just so pretty. You're just, and I'm like staring at her like she's a piece of meat, like, like the awkward eye contact, the eye contact where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking do you. I don't care. It's like perfect, just horrible. She didn't know how to react. It was a combination of uncomfortable to I'm flattered. Is this guy fucking with me, or is this guy doesn't know, or am I some kink to this guy? It was like she was all I could tell her she was all over the place. Okay. So then I'm like, well, I go like, well, listen, like I'm gonna go back in line because my mom's about to go. So, but hopefully I'll see you later. But like, you look amazing. I just have to tell you one more time. Okay. So now I go back in line. Her mom is done checking out, and so they walk out, and I wave. I tell her, hey, you're beautiful, and your daughter is too. You have a great day. She's all happy. They walk out. Now it's me in line with my mom in the girl behind the register. So I start talking loud. I'm like, man, that tranny was hot, huh? And the woman behind the register just starts cracking up, like, because she can't say anything, but she knew, and she was dying. And my mom was like, shut up. And I just started talking about how much I want to do the tranny. And the woman behind the register is just, like, laughing so hard she can't even, like, bring up my Pokemon cards. And she's but she didn't comment. She just said she was just laughing her ass off. The people behind us were very uncomfortable. So of course I talk louder. As we're walking out the store, I'm like, man, like, I don't know about you, but like, I gotta come back here at the same time because like I gotta catch that tranny. And just my mom just keep going, shut up. So I'm leaving the store yelling about a tranny. And my mom's very uncomfortable, and there was no need to share this story. Oh, I'm glad no one listens, though. Have a good one.
Peace.